Hello guys and welcome to another Fusion CNC programming tutorial video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do CNC programming tutorial videos for home Mac and Wiki CNC machines using Autodesk Fusion. Alright guys, in this video I'm gonna use the plugin or an app called MapBoards Pro to nest this drywall. Alright. See how the assembly here. So I got like the sub assembly and I got all the components right here. Um, um, I'm also gonna nest this using if I go to manufacture using that nesting fabrication features from the manufacturing extension, which is a paid extension. So if I click on this icon here where it says extensions, I have the manufacturing extension active, and I got 1 day left. Um, I got the 14-day trial, so it's really nice. But it you know is it is the price worth it? Mm, I'll let you know at the end of the video. Okay, but let me nest this drywall um with the MapBoards Pro plugin, and how do you get this here? So this is the plugin. So for you to get this, you gotta find this app on Fusion Store. So if you go to utilities, go to add-ins, Fusion App Store, it's going to take me to the Fusion App Store, which is right here. And this is only $25. I mean, 24.99. And just click on buy now, and then it's going to ask you to sign in. And you got to enter your Autodesk email and the password, and then just go from there and just buy it. Okay, make sure you select your operating system. Okay, I'm using Windows, so it's also available for Mac OS, so that's great for you guys who are Mac users. Um, so once you buy it, you gotta download it, and then you gotta install it, and then you go to Fusion, and then go to Utilities, Add-ins, Scripts and Add-ins, and go to Add-ins here, and then you're gonna see it, and just select it, and just click on Run. Okay, and you're gonna have this box right here. Check Run on Startup. You want that, right? So once you do that, you go to Solid. You're gonna see it here. If you don't see it here in this menu, just click on this arrow to see the drop down. Go all the way down. Just click on these three dots and just check this box pinned to toolbar, and that's it. But you're gonna have to restart Fusion um, because the first time when you have it here like installed, like you see it here, and the first time you use it, right, to nest whatever assembly that you want to nest, it's gonna tell you to restart Fusion, so it can work, and just go from there, right? Right now, let me nest this, right? So you see how the components here. Um, I nested this before using this app, and I ran into an issue. I'll show you what the issue is in a minute. All right. So let's select Map Boards Pro, and it's thinking. So just give it a few seconds. Okay. It's gonna take longer if you have a bigger assembly, right? Let's say you have a full kitchen with like upper cabinets, base cabinets. You have the island. Let's say you have the sink cabinet. It's gonna take longer to nest apart. So just be patient. All right. But this app works really well. Um, and it also gets updated. All right. So, and if I go to the website, you see it has five-star reviews from like everyone here. Um, so for the money, for that price, you cannot go wrong. All right. So let's go back to Fusion. So see, I have the width 48 by 96. All right. Um, this is material. This is just the appearance. This is not the physical material. Um, physical materials. It's gonna default to steel. All right. So if you go to options, it's gonna right here. You go to um, use appearance. Just check the box, and you go back to lumber. You're gonna see the right appearance that you use on your you know on your design. All right. And remember, appearances are just like visual styles. All right. If you want physical materials, you just gotta go to let me click on cancel. Like let me click on this arrow. Let me select the bottom. So right click. You go to properties. Okay. See, it's gonna say steel. All right, material. All right. See, I don't know if you can change it here. Um, I guess not. Okay, manage. Okay, here, physical material. Actually, physical. So steel, I cannot change that, but I know you can change the physical material. Let me go to, oh, right here. Sorry about that. Physical material. Duh. And here, just, and just go to wood and blah, blah, blah. Let me click on close, all right? So let's go back to MapBoards Pro. And then let's go to options. Um, and you got these different options here. The one you have to use is component bodies. It creates copies of your components or bodies. All right, that's the one you have to use. You got different types over here. You have DXF file, SVG, report output, um, unit types inch. Um, I'm using fractional format. My precision is 1/32. Component spacing is 5/8. Trim on board edge is half an inch. It's just that border around the sheet. All right, and space between boards, I got 2 inches. All right. Then you got to check this. Can rotate components? Yes. You want to check this. This is gonna be unchecked when the first time you open this, this window. All right. And make sure you check this automatic grain alignment. This is gonna be unchecked. You can save a cut list. All right. If you want a cut list, you can check this box. By default, it's gonna be unchecked. And then you got this is gonna be unchecked as well. Group common dimensions. Um, you can also check if you want to use a full path name. Um, and you want to check this. This is unchecked by default. Create boards as glass. So you want the boards to be transparent. All right. And then you can check this if you want labels. All right. When you check like labels and say cut list, create boards as glass, it's gonna take longer. All right. Is that what you want? You just have to be patient. Um, Let me go back to lumber, and you see the entire model is included, so it has 10 components. Okay. And I'm just gonna list the parts for one die wall unit. So let me click OK. See, it wants me to save the cut list. It's gonna be a CSV file, so it's gonna be saved to my desktop. I already have one here, so it's gonna overwrite it. Okay. Yes. Okay. So and there it is. Okay. See the grain direction of every part is is has the every part has the right orientation. Oh, I just dragged this piece. You can drag this if you want. So I'm gonna go Control Z to go back to that. You can move parts around if you want. Okay, you can rotate the parts. Like you see, it created a map. That's like this is like the nest study. And then just click on the arrow to expand that. You go to joins. See, it creates fusion joints. See that? You can rotate them out if you want. You can do it here. So you can turn off board one and board two, and you got this, and then you have this link. You see that? And that's because like most of my parts are linked. I'll show you why. I'll show you how I assemble this. All right, so there it is. All right. I didn't see the label, so let me go back to MapBoards Pro, and you can see the dimensions here. Let's go to options, um, labels. Okay, you can change the font type. Let me use um, Arial black, and you can play around with the height of the dimensions and the height of the component labels. All right, you can do this if you want like that. Um, you can also include part numbers. Let's see what we get. Check on that box. So I'm gonna have to regenerate the nest. So click OK. Wants me to save the catalyst again? Yes. I want to save it. Yes. Overwrite it. Okay. Now getting errors. So that's because my component below is I got a component that's linked. We can fix that. I'll show you that in a minute. So um, let me right click map. Delete. Yes. So let me go to okay. So let's fix let's these components are linked. So this is how I assemble this. So I model every single piece individually. So for one like component, it's gonna be its own design. So let me show you that. Let me go to show data panel. I got this folder right here. See, I got every single component here modeled, and then I was just dragging and dropping all the components, and then I was using joints to assemble to put the parts together. That's how I did it. So when you drag and drop a component, it's gonna be linked. Okay, so you're gonna see this chain next to it. Oh, you can also use insert component. All right, so you can break links if you want, but you see what happens when I do that. Right click, break link. See that? So my joins are like out of date. So I'm gonna have to join everything again like that. All right, so that's kind of like a lot of work. So you can always go back in the timeline, just drag that slider here and go back to right there, and that's the bottom. Actually, let me see here. Uh, that's the second component. I can just go here. Okay, I can just go there, and I can go back and right click, delete all features after history marker, and then start from scratch. Like let's say I only that's the bottom panel. Okay, I want to bring in, let's say, the side panel, so I can just drag and drop. This is the side panel right here, or I can just go to insert component. I gotta look for that folder, which is already here for me, so I can just go to that folder, and look for that component that you want to insert to the current design. All right. Okay, and so I just do this, drag and drop. So before I start joining all these parts, I'm gonna have to break the link. So right click. Actually, I gotta move it out of the way and click OK. And then just right click on that component, break link, and that's it. And you see, you got like you got these three like little rectangles here. See, it's like it's a group. So if you click on this plus sign, it's gonna expand it, and then you can edit that component. You go back to sketch, extrude, stuff like that. Then I can minimize it by clicking on the minus sign. All right, and then you just have to rotate the model, and join it, and just and then let me do it right now. I got time, so let me rotate the model. So I'm gonna go to move, copy, bodies, components. I'm gonna snap it right there and put it in front of you. I'm gonna grab this wheel and I'm gonna type 90. Uh, check capture position. Click OK. All right, now I'm gonna join this side panel here. So go to joint. It's gonna be rigid. Rotate. And hold down Control. Select the midpoint. Zoom out or F6 on your keyboard. Kind of zooms out. And rotate. Zoom in and select that midpoint right there. I'm holding down Control key on my keyboard. Select that. Okay. So I'm gonna click OK. Okay. This groove is not in the center, so I know um I know how this is supposed to be oriented. So if I select this edge, it's 10 3/8. So this um that has the shorter spacing. It's the one that's gonna be facing down. If I select this edge right here, this is longer right here. It's 12 and an 8, right? Now I want to, so I'm gonna mirror um, this component, and it's gonna be like the right side. I think I already have a construction plane, so I have construction here. Click on this arrow, plane. So I already have a mid plane here. All right. If I go to timeline, you see it right here. See plane one. You can name this. You can right click, and I can just rename this mid plane. You know. So I'm gonna mirror this component. So I'm gonna select the component, mirror, mirror plane. Click on select the middle, excuse me, mirror plane. Click OK. There it is. All right. So and I'm gonna leave this on because I gotta mirror like the dividers, the little pieces that go here into these two grooves. So I'm gonna show the data panel. I'm gonna look for that divider and this piece right here. Sometimes you have like long names, you can't really see like what it is. So just hover your mouse over that, and it's gonna tell you okay what it is. Like okay, so it's a divider. See the word at the end. So it's this one with drag and drop, right? And I'm gonna have to rotate the model, so I'm gonna drag it here and I'm gonna grab this wheel right here, rotate. I'm gonna type 90. Click OK. I'm gonna select joint, which I don't actually I do see it here. So joint. If you don't see the feature, you're gonna have to close or hide data panel. So joint, um, rotate. I'm gonna hold down Control key, uh, snap it right there to the midpoint. All right. F6 key on my keyboard, so it zooms out and rotate the model, and I'm gonna snap it right here. I'm holding down Control key on my keyboard, snap it right there, right in the middle. Click OK. Now I'm gonna mirror that component, but before I do that, you always gotta break. Excuse me, you always gotta break the link, right? Right click, break link. Okay, so I was supposed to do that before. So let me drag the slider, right click, and delete all features after history marker. So I'm gonna have to do joint again. All right, sorry about that. Joint, same thing, rotate the model. Control key on my keyboard, select the midpoint. F6 on my keyboard to zoom out. I'm gonna rotate, just snap it right here. Hold down Control key on my keyboard, snap it right there. Click OK. I can mirror this component. I have that selected, mirror. Click on the mirror plane, select the mid plane, click OK, I'm done. All right. I don't think I have to mirror any components anymore, so I can just turn off that plane. Okay, close that or minimize it. Next piece I'm gonna bring in is gonna be that um, fixed shell that goes here, and I think it's this one. Yep, wall unit shell. All right, so drag and drop. I'm gonna grab this arrow pointing up. I'm gonna drag it all the way up here, and I want to rotate. See, the sketch is on, so I forgot to turn that on before. I forgot to turn that off before I save this component. If I can turn it off here, I'll show you. So I'm gonna go a little higher, grab this wheel, rotate it 180 degrees, type 180. Now I'm gonna click OK. Let me click on this arrow to expand it. Click on this arrow, turn off that first sketch, so I don't see that sketch right there. Now I'm gonna have to break that link. Right click, break link. Now I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna join this part right into here. All right, into that groove. So I'm gonna rotate, joint, zooming in. Hold down Control key on my keyboard. Select the point. F6 on my keyboard. Zoom out, rotate, zooming in. Hold down Control key on my keyboard. Select that midpoint. Click OK. And look at that. All right. Next, I'm gonna bring in the top panel, and I think it's this one right here as the bottom. So it's the one below it. Yep. Top. Drag and drop. All right. You're gonna do the same. You're gonna do the same thing like you did before. Just gotta rotate the model. So just drag it up and rotate 180 degrees, right? Because you see the grooves are facing up. I want this to face down before I join them, right? So I'm gonna grab this wheel. I'm gonna type 180. Click OK. Select the component. Right click. Break link. Okay. Joint. Rotate the model. Same thing again. Same process. So I'm gonna hold down Control. Select the midpoint. F6 to zoom out. I'm gonna rotate. Zooming in. Select the midpoint. I'm holding down Control key on my keyboard. There you have it. All right. So let me click OK. So my drywall unit is almost assembled. So I just gotta bring in um the front and the back. So the front, let me go to the front. It's this one right here without the cutouts. So it's this guy right here. Drag and drop. Oops. Drag and drop. Yep. Okay. So again, this middle groove going all the way across is not center. So I gotta find the lowest spacing, smallest spacing. I think it's this right here. So let me grab this arrow. I'm gonna rotate it like this, minus 90. Grab this arrow, drag it back, and then I can just grab this wheel, rotate it like that. So I gotta stand it up. I'm gonna type 90. I click OK. So let me see if I'm correct. Select this edge. Yeah, that's the smallest one. That's the smallest space. So this one is like 12. Yes, 12 inches. So this groove right here has to go onto this, right? It has to line up with this. Okay, because you see, if I put it in front of you, see, like, I don't have equal spacing. All right, this spacing is smaller than the one on top, right? Okay, so I'm gonna break the link. Right click, break link. Now I'm gonna use joint. And actually, so this is the front, so I gotta rotate. So click on cancel. So I gotta use the move copy command. So modify, okay, right here. If you don't see it here, just do what I did, all right? Or you can just hide this data panel, but I want to keep this open, so I can just click on modify, see the drop down and select move copy. You can also type S to bring this shortcut menu, this little window right here, and then just type move. There it is. Select that. Make sure it's set to components because these are components, not bodies. Um, I'm gonna snap it right there, and I'm gonna turn this 180 degrees. Okay. Capture position. Click OK. Now I'm ready to join this component. Joint. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna select this point right there. Uh, Rotate the model, and I'm gonna hold down Control key on my keyboard. Select that point, and click OK. And let me rotate the model. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to look. All right, see that? Now two more pieces actually. Um, the back, and there's a little piece that goes like underneath. So let's look for the back, which is the component that has the three cutouts right here. Drag and drop. You gotta do the same thing, right? You gotta move. You gotta orient the component, okay, in the right direction. So let me drag. Let me grab this arrow and drag it here. Um, I think this is the bottom edge. All right, so let me grab this wheel, rotate it 90 degrees. Grab this wheel, rotate it minus 90 degrees. And click OK. Again, right click, break link. Now I'm ready to join this back panel. So what I have to do is um, I'm trying to look for the right point. Okay, so if I select this point, let me see. Okay, let me do joint. All right, let me hide this data panel. I don't need that to be open anymore. So let me select this uh, point right there. Okay, and rotating the model. Let me see if I think I have to select this point here. Let me see what I get. Okay, okay, nope. Click on this X on the second point, and let's see, select this point. All right, let me see. Okay, so X and X. So let me think again. All right, uh, let me see how I did this. Okay, I should have um used should have joined this first before bringing and then bring the rest of the components. I think that's how I did it last time. It was easier to assemble this drywall unit. I don't really like I don't this is not my specialty. I don't really like assemble like components like this. I just do the program, the CNC program, just model the parts individually and then just bring them in, nest them and then start programming. So I just did this because I wanted to check if everything was gonna fit before actually cutting the parts out, on a nest. So this is why I did this to begin with. All right, so I think okay, let me join it like this. Let me select this point and let me select this one. Okay, 0. Okay, well, it's doing that. Okay, that was weird. All right, okay, I'm getting this joint here, so I select the delete, see what happens. Okay, so it's gonna do that. So Control Z, go back. All right, so it's not there anymore. All right, thinking right here. I think okay, let me select let's go to joint and let me select this point right here. I'm holding down Control key on my keyboard. F6 to zoom out. Let me rotate and let me see where I have the first joint. It's hard to see because this is in the way. So let me zoom in. So the bottom edge. So I think it's gonna be this bottom edge here. I think that's how it goes. Yep. Click OK. Okay, but I gotta go in 1/8. See, it's not really see the gap right here. Um, Let me turn off that back that front um component. Yeah, okay. Put in frame view, so it goes like that. So I have to go back to the joint, the last one. So select, right click, edit joint, and I'm just gonna grab this arrow. See, it's a negative value, so minus 0.18, minus 0.125. So that's 1/8. Click OK. You see from the side view and from view, and that's good. This is how it's supposed to look. All right, so let me turn that front unit back on, and this is exposed. This is gonna it's gonna be laminated according to the builder. So this is exposed. So that if you see this grooves right here, no big deal. All right, because these two grooves are gonna get covered. Are gonna are gonna get laminated. All right. And then one more piece I forgot about that little piece that goes here because I want to nest this. So data panel just right here, drag and drop. Let me grab this arrow and this is like part of the base. It's supposed to have a base here, I think, but the guy was gonna he didn't want me to cut the base on the machine. I think he had a base like laying around, so I was gonna use that for these jobs. I think it was like that's I think that's what he told me. I already cut these parts on the machine anyway, and the guy is putting everything together. So I'm gonna take pictures of it. I'm gonna put it on my social media like Instagram and like TikTok. All right. So you see how everything's assembled. So I'll just leave it like that. Click OK. Um, right click on that last component, break link, joint, and uh I'm gonna I'm gonna join it right here in the middle. So let me select the bottom midpoint right here. I'm holding down Control key on my keyboard, select that point, and select this midpoint, but I don't want that. I want this arrow right there. That actually that point. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, I think that's how I had it. Anyway, click OK. Let me see. rotating the models. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. All right. I can just position this piece anywhere. I just need this piece because I'm gonna nest this entire unit, right? Now I don't want to see these joins, all right, all over the model. So I go to joins, click on this arrow, drop down, select the first one, rigid 3, hold down, shift key on my keyboard, select rigid 10, right click, show height, and they're gone. All right. Okay, so now let's see what happens. I shouldn't get that warning error because every like every part that was linked is not linked anymore. It's been broken. All right, so let me go to MapBoards Pro, and I want to try this one more time. Options. So I think everything's checked. Um, okay, drag this down and click OK. Yeah, I'm gonna overwrite that cut list. It's fine. Let's see what happens now. Okay, great. That's great. There you go. There you go. Get that. Now you got the labels, you got you got the name of the part front, you got back, and um you got the dimensions of the back. Okay, 17 3/4 the height, but 16 and a half is the width. This is nice. See the labels a little big. You can go back to MapBoards Pro and just bring it, just minimize the size there if you want. But see board one, and there's board two label. Um, I think you can move this. You can grab the labels. You can drag it. You can move it up here. Look at that. Yeah, you can do that. That's cool. You can this is the back right. You can put it right here. See the stretcher. I call this a stretcher. So I can move this here. Um, okay, so that's 3D Pine. That's the board. Okay, so I can leave it there. I can drag this and just place it here if I want. Um, I can just move this here and here. I can minimize the size if I want, but I'm just moving the labels around. See, it says mirror. I can change that. I can name this size, right side, and this left side. I can go back to the component and do that if I want, but it's fine. I can just put this label there, there. See that? It's really cool. Again, I can make this smaller. All right, and top. This right there. This there, and this one here. This is a shelf. Okay, that's nice. Now, let's say you want to create, you want to do, because I made parts for 4 units, for 2 different locations. So, um, but I did the programming for 2 units because that's what my boss told me to do. But then he told me that the next location is exactly the same, so it's supposed to be 4 units. So I had to run the program twice. All right. So, but let's say I want to do 4 units, right? Parts for 4 units. So let's go back to MapBoards Pro, and let me click on this right here. See, quantity is set to 1, so I want a second copy of each component. Right? Actually, I want 4 copies. I want to do 4 units. So I think I can type 4. Yeah, 4. I think I can Control C. I can copy and paste. I think I can do that here. Yeah, Control V. Yeah, it's great. And I'm gonna scroll down. See, I'm just pasting. I'm trying to highlight the numbers. It's kind of hard. All right, Control V to paste, and let me click OK. See what we get. See how many sheets we get. Again, I got to overwrite this cut list. It's annoying. I know it is, but anyway. Now I got 37 steps, right? So now it's gonna take longer. Okay, just be patient. I will make a video. Um, I'm gonna use a bigger model, like a bigger assembly. It's a full kitchen. It has upper cabinets, base cabinets, a sink cabinet. It has an island. So I'm gonna nest the whole kitchen. That's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna make a video on that. So stay tuned for that video, guys. All right. So you see, look at that. So I got now I got four. No, one, two, three, four, five. I got five. I got wait, one, two, three, four, five, six sheets. I can't even count anymore. Um, I'm gonna. You see, I got this die wall in the way. That's fine. I mean, it's not on top of this. Um, Let me select map, right click. Let me see if I can isolate this. This is first time trying this. Oh yeah, look at that. You don't have to turn off the components of that. Every single component on that the assembly. So you can just select map and just right click and isolate. Look at that. This is awesome. Look at that, man. And then I can just go to manufacturing and create setups and start programming this, which I'm not gonna do in this video. This is just nesting, this die wall using MapBoards Pro. All right. Um, I can nest this with the manufacturing with the nesting and fabrication features um, under the manufacturing extension, which is a paid extension, and it's not really cheap. It's not really cheap. It's 1,600 a year on top of the price that you're paying for your full license of Fusion, right? So let's say you license uh, for a year license of Fusions. I think it goes to like 700, almost 700. You get some get some specials, so you can get it for like 550 a 1 year license. And then say you want to when you want to buy that manufacturing you want to get that manufacturing extension, that's like 1,600. You can get it cheaper. You get it for like I think 1,200, 1,300. You're spending about for a year you're spending like like $2,000. For me that's a lot of money. I'm not a shop owner. I don't own a CNC. I'm just a regular, I'm just an average CNC programmer, machine operator, CNC machine operator. I work for this woodworking company, um, and I started doing nesting for that flat table CNC machine. So I don't really use the wiki anymore. I know my channel is about how I make it wiki. I'm gonna make more videos, programming parts for Hallmark and Wiki, because that's what this channel is all about, right? But I mean, I just again the price is really the price for this plugin or app is is unbeatable. You know, you can't go wrong with this. All right, I'm coughing right now. I was sick over the weekend. All right, so guys, that's it for this video. That's all I wanted to show you in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future content. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.